All right, we are here. It's a very special treat. Raphael Soriano's 1964, the Grossman House, also known as Paradiso. And
Linda Brettler is the architect who bought the home a couple of years ago. She recently completed a restoration and renovation, but she had the wisdom to keep all the good original stuff.
she said she took the laminate and she had guys going back and re-gluing it essentially to keep the original look of it and feel, and it's quite a remarkable job. She was saying that it holds up better than Formica. It's like pre-Formica days.
So this is the only existing all aluminum house that Soriano designed. And so these are really slender 3x3 aluminum columns with these double C channels at the top, all aluminum. And then you can clearly see the fasteners holding the whole system together. Very lightweight structure, a lightweight aluminum corrugated deck with a roof membrane on top, and then just floor to ceiling sliding aluminum sliders. So Grossman, as it turns out, the original owner who commissioned the architecture, was an aluminum guy.
Yeah, and as you were saying, as we walked in, it's deceptively bigger than it looks, because you walk in and the entry, you're not really quite sure to gauge it. And as you walk through, it feels much bigger than it looks.
I think you're right, because your eye just goes right out to the landscape, to the pool. You know, this feels like an outdoor or an indoor space. It's really an outdoor living room with a fire pit. And so it's 3,800 square feet, but it feels like it's about 5,000 square feet.
Yeah, and Linda was saying that this one actually has a lot of storage space. And so we were walking through, there's full height storage cabinets all the way through.
And part of that, I think, is that the closets are all full height, floor to ceiling doors, so that it looks like a wall, but it's really a wall of closets. And so it gives you all that storage space to stick your clutter, so you've got a clean, minimalist, modern interior.
Yeah, and again, a lot of the things that I say about these mid-century homes is I really love the transparency. I mean, you can see all the way through the house, and I think that's also what just gives it that feel of making it feel a lot bigger than it really is.
I agree. So we're inside now, we're in the main space. The living room, dining room, kitchen are all connected by this open floor plan, but there's delineation of each space. And Linda, the architect, did a great job matching this wonderful original black terrazzo floor with new terrazzo that, if it hadn't been pointed out to me, I might not have noticed.
Mm-hmm. No, you're absolutely right. And then, I don't know if you noticed, a lot of the cabinetry is lower, so it still gives you that visual connection, but you're able to place things and store things. And if you look at this remarkable kitchen, it's got all of its original Formica. It almost kind of feels like it's got this restaurant vibe to it, doesn't it? It
does kind of have a commercial vibe.
Yeah. So
wonderful color Formica.
And it's totally got a 50s look. Like when I'm looking into it, it's giving me that vibe, that era from the 50s.
But then I'm seeing like these brand new appliances and new fixtures. So there's this really wonderful matching of old and new that is very effective. Now, you know, when you say this reminds you of a restaurant, maybe it's because these chairs, these Eames chairs, are mounted to posts and mounted right into the floor.
Absolutely.
So it's almost like a Googie's Diner kind of a situation.
Yeah, and then you've got these sliders where you can let someone know their food is prepared.
Yeah. We're in the primary suite now, and it's funny because this is all vintage, but to me it doesn't feel kitschy. You know, sometimes mid-century modernism can veer off into tiki land and it can get a little kitschy, but you've got all this original Formica and structure, light fixtures, but it feels timeless to me more than dated.
It really does, yeah. And it also has that the blurred lines between the interior and exterior. Like I could just see myself sliding this door open, sliding these doors open, and then just hanging out, listening to the sound of the pool. Really relaxing, really serene.
And how many people do we hear that they look at a house like this and they want all new Fleetwood sliders, you know, and you opened that door smooth as can be with one finger.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this hardware. This is gorgeous hardware with this wood sticking out of the aluminum sections. And, you know, it really, I mean, feel that. It's so smooth.
So smooth.
And this just adds to, this is like a vintage car. Like all of this stuff adds to the vintage feel of the home that would be ruined if you ripped this stuff out and put in new Fleetwood sliders.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is where Linda, the architect who owns the home now, really did some magic, because this all looks original to me. But then when we see the before photos, this had some kind of fiberglass jacuzzi tub in it. And so what she's done is she's poured a new Terrazzo tub, and now you can see the slight difference between the original larger aggregate and the smaller aggregate of the new tub pour. But it's, I mean, I thought that was original when we walked in here.
It looked like it, yeah. And I love these little partition walls that they have. Like this is just one vanity, and then you walk around and there's a vanity on the other side. And then this shower, there's no doors in here. So you're dividing space by these little monolithic pieces, and each space has its own utilization.
So we're in the den now, and what an exciting space this is. This caught my eye when we were outside, because you've got floor to ceiling glass, the structure, a pair of skylights, and then a clear story window that divides inside from out. So it's sort of an optical illusion. Are we outside or are we inside?
Yeah. And then look at the way that she put blinds on this.
Yeah.
It matches perfectly.
So this was Grossman's office. He was an aluminum industry executive that commissioned the architecture, had Soriano build the house, and it's now architect Linda Brettler's home office. And we want to thank Linda for her hospitality.
I was just going to say who we're thinking.
Linda Brettler, the architect and owner, the American Institute of Architects, for putting on this wonderful home tour. Arch Tour Fest is an annual thing that's been going on for years and will be continuing into the future. We highly recommend it.
Absolutely. Well,
Carlo Caccavale, the director of the AIA, and thank you for joining us.
yeah, thank you guys.
So I love this office. It's just vintage sort of martini time somehow. You know, it's definitely a man's office. It's a very masculine space. And on the other side is the primary suite, where your partner, hey,
Hello.
You got to come over here and check this thing out I'm working on my typewriter in here.
Actually, it's bedtime. Gotta go
Okay,
to bed.
I'll be right in.